Welcome back. You're watching the North edition of the Property Show with our new knowledge partner, License for Us, and Akash Bansal is with us to take all the questions. Akash, thanks for being with us. Our next caller is Junaid Ahmed on the phone line. Junaid, hi. Go ahead with your question.
Actually, yeah, I'm planning to buy one 2 BHK flat nearby Indrapuram or Vaishali. And my budget is around 40-45 lakhs. So could you please help me out on this?
All right, fair enough. These are very, very well established markets of Ghaziabad. In fact, there's nothing new about these micro markets. They're very well known in NCR and very livable. So what can we give him in these markets?
So basically, in Vaishali or Indrapuram or maybe in Vasundhara, it will be very difficult to get a 2 BHK in the price range of around 40 to 45 lakhs because these are already developed market and there is the prices has really gone up and the normal prices ranges between 5,000 to 6,000 rupees a square feet in this micro market. So you won't get a 2 BHK. But however, looking at the investment size, we can actually recommend you a good area which is an upcoming area and largely developed area which is known as Crossing Republic. So it's hardly at any distance from Indrapuram and Vaishali. So you may consider Crossing Republic, which is an integrated city project. It is along National Highway 24 connecting it with Delhi, Ghaziabad, Noida and Greater Noida. So the micro market has recently established with the first housing project, like first residents moving in 2012. So and there's one of the established budget housing market also because the prices here ranges between 3,000 to 3,500 rupees a square feet. And if you look at the surrounding, people in working in sector 62 Noida, which is the ITS hub, are also looking at a Crossing Republic as a investment point of view or as a living point of view. Now talking about the numbers, Crossing Republic has total 38 projects with a total supply of 16,767 units. Only 933 units are left with the builders. So rest all the inventory has been sold and most of the inventory is ready to move and people have started actually residing in these locations. So the weighted average price is somewhere around 3,279 and the area has seen an annualized return of 4.1% per annum in last 3 years. Talking about the particular projects, you may look at, there are a number of options, but I would request you or I would suggest you to go in for ready to move in properties. So one is Paramount Symphony, another one is Panchsheel Wellington you can look at, and the third one is the Arihant Indians.
All right, so the first one there on your screen right now is recommended by License for Us Data is Panchsheel Wellington Crossing Republic. This one ranges from 3,300 to 4,100 rupees per square foot. So depending on the size, I guess the price tag would happen and it's ready to move in. Like Akash said, it's really important for you to stick with ready to move in apartments in this area. Paramount Group, let's tell you what this project brings you. This is Paramount Symphony and here the price tag is 30, very similar price tag, also ready to move in. And finally, what do we have? We've got one more project which is Arihant Ambience. This one's cheaper actually, just 3,200 to 3,800 rupees.
Yes.
Is it a location thing, Akash?
See, most of these projects are in a resale market. Even if you look at the range of 3,200 to 4,100, so that is primarily into the resale market. So you get a better deals. You get a or maybe the if a particular project has a large inventory with the investors, so the prices slightly goes down in those particular projects.
Those markets. So Paramount Symphony, Panchsheel Wellington, and the third project, which Arihant just disappeared from the screen as I was looking at it. Never mind, I'm sure you got that. Rahul Khurana on the phone line with us. Hi Rahul, welcome to the Property Show. Shoot your question.
Yeah, hi. I'm looking for a 2 BHK or maybe 2+ study unit in Gordon Township in Noida Extension.
Okay.
So the property should be like ready to move in and within it should be like within 45 lakh of budget. So please suggest something.
This is, Gord City is a very, very large project. So it's, as a developer, we've got full confidence in that developer, a very, very good track record. What do you think? Akash?
Yeah, see, Noida extension is an emerging market, which is also known as the Greater Noida West, and Gore city is one of the premium and one of the good project in this micro market. And if you talk about the location of Noida extension is very good location, and it is around 10 kilometers from Noida city center and 13 kilometers from the Atta market. So there is a smooth connectivity of Noida extension with rest of the Delhi NCR and other parts of UP through NH24, Noida Expressway and Yamuna Expressway. And there are a lot of shopping malls in the vicinity. There are major famous schools like Summer Village School, Rayan International Schools, and many hospitals in the range of 5 to 10 kilometers. And there is also upcoming FNG Expressway, which is likely to boost the real estate market in this area. If you talk about numbers, total projects are around 80 in this micro market, and the supply is somewhere around 94,452 units with an unsold supply of 38,570 units. It has a weighted average price ranges between 3,300 to 3,400 rupees. Inventory overhang of around 50 months. So the area has seen an annualized return of minus 0.6% per annum in last 3 years. The project you have chosen is a good project. Apart from that, if you want to explore a couple of other options, you can go in for Stellar G1 by Stellar Group, which is also a ready project, and Eco Village 1 by Supertech Group, which is also a ready project.
Alright, so those are some of the details coming up for Stellar G1 Sector 1, 3750 per square foot. Total units are 2,000 and it's ready to move in. Unit sizes range between 1193 to 1027. Alright, what's the other project other than the Gore City project that we've given a go-ahead to? There's Eco Village Phase 1, Sector 1 at 3,500 rupees per square feet or per square foot rather, and completion date is actually ready to move in. So all three projects in this area are ready to move in, and in that budget of 45 lakhs 2 BHK. That's actually, Akash, I was just looking at the data and saying, hey, if the prices haven't moved, or actually they've just dipped a little bit over the last 3 years, you consider inflation, you're actually getting everything today at 15 to 20% cheaper than what you could have bought 3 years ago.
Right. So it is primarily because there has been a new launches at the lower prices, and the prices in the existing projects have not increased in the past couple of months or maybe the quarters. So that makes the weighted average prices going down in this micro market.
Okay, very quick reminder, if you want a data-based advice on where you should be buying and whether the project you've shortlisted is actually a good one to go with, write into us at property@ndtv.com. Now, what's happening in the Delhi real estate market? We generally don't discuss it because it's just so pricey for any one of us to buy. Well, there are hardly any new launches happening here. There's circle rates which are out of sync with market realities, and if at all, few distressed sales or emergency sales. This is really the sorry state of affairs of Delhi's property market. No surprises then that the property prices are plunging. We list 5 locations where prices have dropped the most and tell you if this could be an opportunity in crisis. Take a look.
Once considered one of the most robust real estate markets in the country, sky-high rates and disappearing home buyers have dampened all hopes of a revival in the Delhi real estate market, with property values plunging. Which are the locations that have been hit the most? Let's take a look at the numbers. Over the last 3 years, South Extension Part 1 saw prices drop by a whopping 31%, while Shanti Niketan and Tilak Nagar saw prices fall by 26%. North Delhi took a hit too, with localities like Mukherjee Nagar and Pitampura seeing prices plunge by 30% and 24% respectively. So why are property prices plunging at such an alarming rate? Real estate experts lay the blame on a variety of factors, including competition from the better planned and more affordable regions of Noida, Gurgaon and Ghaziabad, home buyers flocking to more affordable homes located in TDA projects and unauthorized colonies, and most importantly, the mismatch between market rates and government-determined circle rates. That has caused home buyers to stay away.
The difference between circle rate and the selling rate is huge. So as an investor or as an end user also, if I need to buy a property in main locations of Delhi, let's say you talk about New Friends Colony or Cat A, Cat B, Cat C kind of a Z category, that the market price is lesser than the registry rate, the circle rates what the government has increased. So they need to do some kind of a correction to push it up.
The circle rates have not kept in line with markets coming down. If I am a potential buyer of property, I have to pay stamp duty at a much higher rate, and therefore I put pressure on the seller to reduce the price, which is the reason why you don't see too many transactions happening.
The big question here is this the right time to invest in the Delhi property market? Real estate experts don't expect prices to increase anytime soon, and in fact say the implementation of Delhi Master Plan 2021 could see prices go down further. Their advice? Go ahead and scout for properties because you may not get similar locations once the market picks up. But make sure you negotiate hard on the price. In New Delhi with Chanakya Bhatia, Abhishek Singh for NDTV.
All right, we'll keep bringing you stories in the Delhi real estate market and tell you what's going on in other locations. Meanwhile, on the other side, we've got 2-3 BHK ready to move in homes in Mohali near Chandigarh.